how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast, so if you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot, turn this off before you get butthurt and mad, start to cry, have to run to your safe space. All opinions are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any government agency. Welcome back to MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, as always, the Iceman, in the clubhouse, my MCC studio. Hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. I ate lots of turkey. Me and Bam did not eat turkey. We went untraditional this year due to with all the family was in Tennessee and stuff for our wedding. She went, came back. Quick trip for her and my stepdaughter. So we made some stuffed hamburgers and shit, and that's what we ate. So no turkeys for us. One turkey got to, I guess, live a little longer because over here at the Iceman house, we did not eat a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. So I hope everybody else's went good. If you're listening to some of these other states, I hope no one got arrested or got any tickets since some of these people tried to shut down Thanksgiving. Stupidest shit I ever heard of in my life. Did read a news article. I'm not going to talk about it. I mean, read it or nothing. I think it was at a BBC or something that some people were issued summonses or citations or something for violation on some kind of Thanksgiving stuff. Don't know. Like I said, I didn't read it, just saw the headline. I know being a cop, they come out with that shit. It's going to be one of them discretionary things, and I'm not going to write people a citation or anything or say another goddamn word to them. It's their house. It's their private property. If they want to have 20 family members over, that's their own fucking business. Called freedom. I mean, sounds like they're trying to take it away from us. So, guess we'll see where that goes. Oh, we did, that last night? Yeah. It was last night. We grilled some steaks and stuff out. Now, Bam don't like smoked sausage at all. I love it. I did find some. I think it was made. The company called the Butcher Shop or something was on the label. But anyway, it's pineapple smoked sausage. They actually have chunks of pineapple inside of the sausage. People, this shit was fucking amazing. It's the best sausage I ever have eaten. Bam even liked it, and she don't even like sausages. It's got that sweetness from them pineapple chunks in it. If you ever see any, like I said, I think the company's called Butcher Shop. I don't know if they're local to Louisiana or not. I got that kind of a local chain grocery store, Rouse's. But if you see some, shit was phenomenal. I think it would really be good in some crawfish boil. When we boil our crawfish, throw sausage in there and we eat it. People not from around here that don't eat crawfish, I'm sorry for y'all. Y'all were missing out big time. But this sausage would be phenomenal with the spicy and the sweet of this pineapple sausage. If you ever see pineapple sausage, get you some and try it. You will not be disappointed. And Mixed the Old Smoky salty watermelon a little bit different. Bam, saw some when she was at some restaurant in Tennessee. You take what I did is I took a full size. I changed the recipe up around a little bit from where they had it. I did it exactly where they had it, and I didn't quite like it. But I took a full size Yeti cup, or one of them larger metal cups like that, normal size. I put 2 shot glasses of the salty watermelon whiskey, the Old Smoky salty watermelon whiskey. I put 1 shot of the sour mix, 4 shot glasses full of regular cranberry juice, and then the rest of it was Sprite. It's fucking awesome. So, get a chance. You want to try that? Try it. That's the measurements I used on mine. I just got an extra shot glass I keep there and measured out like that, and that's what I used. So, 2 shots of salty watermelon whiskey, 1 shot of sour mix, 4 shots of regular cranberry juice, and then top it off with the Sprite. Now, I filled the glass up with ice before I did all that. So, give it a go. It's delicious. It was a really, really short week for me. This week, we were off Thursday and Friday. Of course, for the holidays, I got off half a day Wednesday. So, don't have too many on the road stories. Did go out and write some tickets on Tuesday. Got one story. I told them about the podcast. I don't know if they'll listen to it. I pulled this car over. I think they were doing 70 something in a 60. It wasn't super fast. I think it might have been 77 or 72. I don't remember. I didn't have my notebook with me, anything in notes. I'm going off memory. This old mind of mine. Anyway, I go up as usual, go through the spiel, and I go do it to y'all. My regular listeners ought to know, what I go through when I go up there. Anyway, when I got up there was 2 females, younger. Did find out they were like 23 years old. Get the information, explain to them what happened, get back. And they were from Ohio, heading to Austin, Texas. I looked at the little driver. I'm like, well, how the hell did you get to going all the way to Texas from Ohio? Well, I said, I hope it wasn't for some guy you met online. Well, she said, the driver's like, yeah, that's what it was. When I got down here, he broke up with me. Ladies, don't ever, unless you want to move somewhere, don't ever leave your home and travel across the country for some guy, especially you met online. Most of the time, that shit's not going to work out for you. But, we chit-chatted here and there. Couldn't find out the subject of employment got brought up. The passenger glanced over at the driver, and I'm like, okay, well, what? Anyway, they said they dance for a living. Well, we all know that. That means they dance for a living. They're strippers, which I don't care. I mean, like I told them that to their face. I said, well, as long as you ain't, pimping yourself out, doing illegal shit, I mean, it's an honest living and you got to pay your bills. So that got brought up. So that's kind of it. I mean, they were pulled over 2 strippers. They were super nice, and the passenger asked me something about Instagram or something, which I don't have a personal Instagram, and something about a OnlyFans page. Well, I explained to her that I don't think my wife would appreciate me joining any OnlyFans page. And to tell you the truth, I don't even know how to do that anyway. But if y'all are listening and you want me to put your OnlyFans information out there, email me. I'll plug you up on the next one. I did give them their ticket, the driver her ticket. They were cool about it and everything. And it is good when, you can actually have a conversation with them. You do issue them a citation and they're still not, bitchy or asshole and shit like that to you. So these two little girls, I mean, I appreciate it. I hope they listen. They said they were going to listen. They got the information on it. Like I said, if I'll put it out there for you. Like I say, I don't care if you email me your OnlyFans shit, and I'll put it out there. You know, I don't know. Some of my listeners may want to join it. I don't know. That's up to them. So that's really my only really good, interesting stop I had all week. I only worked 2.5 days. Excuse my voice. I don't know why my throat's super dry today, and I've been coughing. So, no, I do not have COVID. I just have a dry throat. I don't know why. I've been having sinus issues, and I use that Afrin spray, and it dries my throat out really, really bad. So, no, I don't have the COVID, people. Don't think that. Not running a fever or feel bad or anything. Just messing with my voice. All right. Like I said, pretty much boring week. So I guess I'm gonna take you way back from one of my working days. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I told this story. Like I said, I forget shit, and I've told so many stories. Even if I wrote them down, I probably would run out of space. I don't believe I did. If I did, you're going to have to hear it again. This was before they even had a motor division where I used to work at. So I was fucking like super young rookie cop. And, look at me, I'm leaving y'all that awkward silence there for a moment. This was the chief of operations. He called me up. This lady said that I was following her. It happened to be the girl I was dating, ex-husband's mother-in-law, which I didn't know what this woman looked like. What the fuck she even drove. But obviously I must have got behind her at some point. And he goes bitching me out, which I've talked about before. This man used to love to fucking bitch me out. I was like, look, dude. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. I'm like, no. I said, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Start riding a goddamn bicycle? Because if I accidentally get behind somebody and they want to call and fucking complain on me about it. Like I said, this guy used to bitch me all the time. That's just a little part of him. Well, this is another time. I talked about the Highlander before. He was riding with me. I think he was still FTO, and he may have been in reserve at the time. This was so fucking long ago. Anyway, we got dispatched to a single vehicle car in a ditch. Not even a crash, just a car in a ditch. Well, we pull up. Some of his buddies or somebody had pulled him out of the ditch. The car wasn't in the ditch no more. There was no damage to the car. There was no damage to private property. Like I said, this is 20-something years ago. And I pull up, and we're in the unit, and the car's not in the ditch no more. So I informed dispatch. Car's GOA, no car in the ditch anymore. Technically, not lying, the car wasn't in the ditch no more. It was off the road. That's not the funny part of the story. Dispatch then calls me back on the radio, tells me they have a disturbance like 2 miles, not even 2 miles away from me in this trailer park. And there's supposed to be two brothers fighting. One of them's got a screwdriver, both of them's got a screwdriver. There were screwdrivers involved. Dispatch then comes on and asks me, do you still have, Highlander with you in the car? Now, I just went 10-8 with him, maybe, 10 minutes before we got this car in a ditch call. Well, maybe in the smart ass I am, even back then, I keyed the radio up and said, nope. Just jumped out the car and he's running down the road right after he gave me the call. Of course, Chief of Operation, who likes to listen to the radio, gets on the radio and gives me the code for improper radio communication and to give him a 21, which means give him a telephone call after I finished the complaint. Because I'm not sure. We might have had cell phones in or not. I don't remember. If we did, we didn't use it much because it was expensive as hell. So I proceeded to get my ass chewed out because I got on the radio and said, no, the guy jumped out the car and took off running down the road. Where else the fuck was the Highlander going to be at? I had just picked him up. Just because you gave me the call, you know. I mean, come on, lady. I mean, what the fuck? So I didn't get suspended or nothing, but I lost it. I know I left that telephone call with a few bite marks in my ass, and wasn't the first time that happened. And oh Lord, it sure fucking wasn't gonna be the last time the fucking chief of operation went aboard my ass at all. Me and this man always went back and forth with each other. He didn't like me none too much, and can't say the feelings wasn't mutual on that one. I did read a little news article. Right, this news article is on Law Enforcement Today. The headline reads, more than a dozen people shot over the Thanksgiving holiday in gun-controlled New York City. It was posted by Chris Elliott on November 29th. This violent crime has been increasing in the Big Apple since the city has started defunding the New York City Police Department. Because that's always such a great fucking idea to get rid of the cops. The Thanksgiving holiday showed more people shot. 3 on Thanksgiving and 4 on Black Friday, with one of the shootings being a targeted attack. So the violent crime wave that started on Thanksgiving Day spread over to Black Friday and through the next morning. Black Friday shootings started in the Bronx just after 6 p.m. when police reported that a man was in an argument at Webster Avenue, and during the argument, an unnamed subject shot the victim in the chest. 'Cause that's what we do now. We don't fist fight people no more. We just shoot each other. It's just too hard to actually just have a good old-fashioned fist fight. He was rushed to the hospital, and he's expected to live. Guess he's lucky. He said then they responded to another one in Flatbush. New York City Police Department reported that 2 men were standing outside of 25 tennis court near Ocean Avenue when they were approached by an armed suspect. An armed suspect opened fire, striking the 2 victims. One shot in the arm and the hip, while the other one was struck in the foot. This motherfucker, whoever's doing the shooting, can't fucking shoot at all. You shoot a motherfucker in the foot. I guess good for the people that got shot. Of course, the suspect drove away, and he was in a black Grand Cherokee. A few minutes after that, the police responded to Staten Island University Hospital for a man who walked into the hospital with a gunshot graze wound to his head. The victim told police that he was shot in the area of Park Hill Avenue in the Clifton section. However, he refused to cooperate with the police. Yeah, I read that correctly. He refused to cooperate with the police. Let me tell you one fucking thing. If a motherfucker shoots at me and grazes me in the head, I'm going to cooperate because I want the motherfucker caught. Nope. Refused to cooperate. And they wonder why we can't catch the criminal. Nobody wants to talk, even when they get shot in the head. Fucking ridiculous. They said just Flatbush. I don't know why it went down. Shortly after that, police responded to another shooting in Brooklyn, which occurred in front of the residence on I don't even know how to say the name of this fucking street in New York. They said the victim was shot in the leg after a dispute with a 30-year-old suspect. When gunfire erupted in the neighborhood, the suspect fled the scene and the victim was taken to the Kings County Hospital for medical treatment. He's expected to live. This bunch of lucky motherfuckers should go buy lottery tickets. All these people getting shot and nobody dying. Then they had another shooting on East 42nd Street. They said that guy decided not to cooperate with the cops either. That just blows my fucking mind. That motherfucker gonna get shot and then refuses to cooperate with the cops. Like, we're the bad guy. The two groups were arguing when the shots came out. Another person shot in the ankle. Motherfuckers in New York got problems with shooting people in the fucking feet, it sounds like. This is a gun control city. We all know that. I don't know if I really have any listeners in New York or in that area or whatever, but, I mean, it's not like here in Louisiana where, I mean, everybody's got a fucking gun. We're an open carry state, and it's legal to have a gun in your car, anywhere in your car that you want to, because your car is considered an extension of your home. So you have a gun in your glove compartment, under the seat, anywhere. A lot of people around here will have fucking shit mounted underneath their dashboard. When I make traffic stops, I already assume that every car I walk up to has a gun in it. This place isn't like that. But they're all shooting each other. It's gun control. I had another shooting in Queens. They haven't released any information on that one. The New York Police Department reported that there was an increase of shooting victims of 102.9% increase this year as opposed to the same time frame last year. They also reported that as of November 22nd, there was 1,704 people who had been shot during 2020, as opposed to 840 being shot during the same time frame in 2019. So that's almost doubled. They also reported they have seen an increase in shooting investigation. Cases in which no one was reportedly struck by the gunfire. Those incidents increased from 708 in 2019 to 1,386 so far this year. That's a 95.8% increase. Sounds like they just got some shit just working out for them there, huh? The medical people are sounding an alarm about being overwhelmed in the hospital. But it's not from COVID. Like the great governor down there was that Cuomo warned. But they're being overwhelmed from freaking shooting victims and victims of crime and violence. He said Cuomo got one thing right. The hospitals are being overrun with patients. However, they are not because of the virus. They are over victims of violent acts. A New York firefighter said that he noticed the increase in shooting victims in the city. He recounted recently to the Daily News a recent encounter with a young man who had been shot, and all of their efforts to save him were in vain. Did CPR and all the other life-saving measures. The kid died. Despite all their life-saving efforts, like I said, they weren't able to save him. As of November 15th, the NYPD is aware of 1,667 victims of shootings for the year of 2020, which is double the amount of reported shootings in 2019. Violence has also risen. The homicide rate in the city by over 15% from the same time last year. It goes on. It's quite a long article. I mean, we get the point of it, right, people? Don't go to New York. How's that defunding the cops going for you over there? Doing good? Sounds like it's working out great for them, don't it? Defund the cops. Crime goes up. Murder rate goes up. Yep. I'll keep my country living. People can make fun of it. I guess some old country cops. Cajun cops, whatever the fuck you want to call us. You know what? At least we know how to handle our business down here and everything else. Besides Baton Rouge and New Orleans, maybe Shreveport. where they have quite a bit of gun violence. Nothing compared to New York City. All three of those combined together isn't like New York City. So y'all can keep y'all city life. I'll keep my chickens, horses, and goats and pigs and whatever fucking other livestock we got and shit out here in the country. Of course, Bam has informed me I don't get to eat my pets. That's why I don't have any cows or pigs. I wanted a pig. I wanted me some bacon. She said we wouldn't be able to eat it, so I didn't buy it. So maybe I found that little in the news story interesting. I try to not read too much of it. It just pisses me the fuck off. We're going to get close to the end. I'm going to talk about my little rant today, which happened yesterday. We ain't got the stuff to grill. Stepdaughter and them. So since you're right here, let's stop at Starbucks. Please, stepdaddy. Let's stop at Starbucks. You know, I was like, all right, because I know I fucking can't stand Starbucks. Anyway, after sitting in the fucking drive-thru for like 10 goddamn minutes, it seemed like, it was backed up around the fucking building. Like I said, everybody else wants fucking Starbucks too. I was like, well, you gonna get one? I said, well, if I'm here, I might as well get one. Of course, Bam's like, oh my, if they have a fucking eggnog latte or something like that, that's my favorite. So I'm like, fine, give me one of those. I like eggnog. Well, me not being a coffee connoisseur, obviously, I always pour my coffee out of a fucking coffee machine or something. Put some, I like my community coffee. I don't need all this fancy shit. So anyway, I get it, and all right, well, it's hot coffee. I didn't know that. I'm thinking it's one of these, frozen, like, ice cream coffee shit. So, okay, I get it. I tasted it. I was not fucking impressed at all. Basically, it's fucking black coffee, and they use eggnog as a creamer. And they charge you like $10 for this shit. Because it was like, I don't know, where we had to get I think it was a large, but it was they called it a lente or whatever the fuck it is, a finte. I don't know. It's stupid. Why can't you say small, medium, large, extra large? You got to use all these fucking weird ass names and shit like that. Anyway, 3 fucking coffees was like $25 fucking dollars, and it was nasty. I told Bam, I'm like, if you like it, I can put fucking eggnog in your coffee at the house, and the shit's way cheaper. Of course, I took shit from Bam and the stepdaughter because I'm dogging on fucking Starbucks. You just bitch about all of it. It's fucking stupid. I think I've been to Starbucks 3 times in my life now, and I don't care if I ever go back to fucking Starbucks again. If you want eggnog coffee, I'll buy some eggnog and I'll pour it in your motherfucking coffee. It's ridiculous. I know all these people love Starbucks. I might get hate for it. Man, fuck Starbucks. Not worth it. Overpriced fucking coffee with a name brand because everybody, oh, I got Starbucks coffee. I don't get it. Don't really give a shit about it. That's my rant though. Fucking overpriced ass fucking coffee. That was ridiculous. And it wasn't even good. Could have been at least, yummy or something. Nope. I could have licked the fucking dead possum's ass and it'd fucking taste as good as that coffee did. And I can guarantee you, I'm pretty sure, I ain't never done it, but I'm pretty sure the asshole of a dead possum probably don't taste too fucking good. Especially if it's been there a while. Pretty sure it's probably fucking nasty. All right. I hope everybody had a really good Thanksgiving. Hoping to have a whole lot more stories. We'll be hitting back on supposed to be clear weather this week for us here in Louisiana. It's really fucking cold though. We're in the 30s, like almost all week. Not really much into the cold weather shit. Don't like it. Anyway, plan on being out there, especially Tuesday, and getting back in a grind. Hopefully, we get some good stories. If not, we'll try to have a guest on. We'll figure out who I want to try to get. I know it's been a while. We'll see. I don't know if I have a repeat or a new one or what. We'll see. All right. Hit us up on our email. Send me an email if you're a first responder, fireman, corrections officer, want to be retired cop, jailer, any fans, listeners. Hey, like I said before, if you email me, I'm the one that responds to you. It's usually fairly quick. If you know anybody who wants to be a guest or anything, let me know. Hit me up. We're on MotorCop Chronicles Podcast at gmail.com. We're on Twitter at MotorC. Parlor's MotorCop Chronicles Podcast. We're on YouTube now. Yeah, MotorCop Chronicles. Bam's talking to me over here because I'm always fucking this part up. Obviously. Anyway, I said email me. We're on Facebook, MotorCop Chronicles. Like I said, if you know anybody, send us a message or whatever. We'll YouTube. I said YouTube. See, I'm getting bitched out already. All right, everybody. Till next week. And y'all keep your fingers crossed. I get some really good stories coming up. And everybody smile because the Iceman could always be behind you.
I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made.